Hey everyone, so I just wanted to hop on here and I guess talk about myself. So when I was 5 months old, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and it's a mild case, so it only affects me from the waist down, but it has made life challenging at times, and last year I even had some health scares related to my CP, and but thankfully everything came back clear. But I don't really know what I want to talk to you guys about today. I just wanted to come on here and just talk about my disability. I don't know, I had this notion, I don't know. It occurred to me that I just wanted to come on here and share my story and about my disability, and I don't really even know, maybe I should have made notes, but yeah, I said I was diagnosed with CP when I was 5 months old, and oh my gosh, like I don't even know what to say, and I might cry. I was diagnosed with CP when I was 5 months old, and they think it was because when my mom was pregnant, she went into preterm labor, and they think when she went into preterm labor, I probably either had a seizure or something like that in the womb. And what happens with CP is your brain doesn't develop parts of your brain, stem, I don't know, something like that doesn't develop all the way in the womb. So for me, my brain didn't develop the ability to walk normally, or however you would think of that. Like, my brain didn't develop a way to walk, so I had to teach myself how to walk, and I had 3 surgeries to do that. I had a spinal rhizotomy when I was 2. I turned 3 when I was in the hospital, and they said at that time I was the youngest person to ever do that. I had that MCV in Richmond, Virginia. That's where my doctors are, and I've been going to see them ever since. I'm 21 now. I'll be 22 this summer, so that's just perspective. But yeah, I had that surgery, and I had another one. They corrected my hamstring muscles where like needed to be lengthened, and then I had another surgery where my feet used to turn in like this when I was a little girl, and they corrected it. They put in rods and screws into my ankles and my feet so that I would be able to walk. And I walked with a walker for a few years, a while. And I had leg braces until I was in 6th grade, and then they said, oh, you outgrew them, or not really outgrew them, but you're walking on your own. I am supposed to use a cane to walk, but I don't normally do that. And I have a really backpack, so when I go to my college classes, I just use that, and I always lean on it. So but yeah, that's basically all the surgeries I've had. And when I said health scares earlier, we thought that something was wrong with my back, because my back, I've always had back spasms, but recently, in recent years, it's gotten worse, and so it's like a muscle contraction. So it starts, and then it gets worse, and then it's and I can't breathe, and then it goes away. But it was increasing, and most of the time it was in the morning. So I've been taking a muscle relaxer, which I used to take these when I was little, but I've been taking a muscle relaxer to relax my muscles at night, so that naturally my muscles are super tight and clenched up like this. So it's make a fist. and that's how my muscles are all the time. So I thought maybe it was like the pressure of that, just because I'm growing older, like I'm getting older, and like as I get older, my muscles won't grow, like they don't know how to grow with me, something like that. And so it's just taking a lot of like strain on my body and like my movement. And when I walk, I kind of walk with my belly poked out, and that's because my leg muscles are so weak that I have to use like my abdomen, like I use those muscles to help me balance and to walk, because it's really hard to explain, I'm not a doctor. But yeah, I use those muscles to walk, so that's kind of why my when I walk, my back is kind of like poked out. I'm like using my shoulders to like balance myself so I can walk. Sometimes I don't really have to use a walker anymore. Like I said, they want me to use a cane for balance just because I fall all the time. But I don't really use a walker anymore. The last time I used a walker was when I had inflammation. I was thinking it was the time that my back, like I was having severe spasms and I couldn't stand up. But the most recent time that I had to get my walker out and use it was I had inflammation behind both of my knees a couple of years ago. So yeah, I don't really use it that much. I just take muscle relaxers, and it's supposed to, help my muscles unclench. I used to take Botox injections when I was younger, because Botox, of course, I hope everyone knows what Botox is. It's mainly used by people to get their wrinkles out of their forehead or something like that anywhere in their face, because it does something to your muscles and like relaxes your muscles or something. I don't really know, but that's what they used to give me Botox injections. I don't do that anymore. They thought about doing it again when I was having this severe back pain, but thankfully they just said that they wanted to up my dosage of my baclofen, and that was basically it, because it was normal for me. But of course, like if it gets worse, I can go back. I'm probably going back I'm going back in May 1st. Well, somewhere around then. My last appointment was May 1st, and they always say a year after. But yeah, that's just the gist of me. I walked the very first time I was 5 years old, and again, they I don't know if I said something again. They said I would never walk, I would never talk, like eat on my own, anything. And of course I do, and I'm like very grateful to God for allowing me to be able to be normal. And yeah, I'm gonna cry if I talk about this anymore. But yeah, I can definitely make more videos, like telling you guys more about my journey, like specific stuff that you guys want to know, because my mom she journaled and like wrote down all a lot of stuff, like with my rhizotomy. Like she had a specific she has a notebook, like all of that, like just page after page of like what I did that day, like what we did, my therapy, because I was in the hospital for a long time. And that's actually that's not when I walked the first time. I used to crawl on my knees all the time when I was little because I couldn't walk, and I never really wanted to use my walker. I was a very headstrong child, and so I did that. And then, sorry, I thought I heard my dog. And so I walked on my knee, or I crawled on my knees until I could walk for the first time. And then I finally walked after, like, a little bit after rhizotomy. Well, I guess it wasn't 5. I was probably, like, 4. It was before I went to kindergarten. And, so, yeah, I can definitely make more in-depth, videos. I didn't really have anything written down to say. I just had, like I said, like, a notion. Like, God's just been laying it on my heart lately that I needed to share some of my disability with you guys. So that's it for this video, I guess. And I hope to make more of them. If you guys want to hear anything, like, specifically that happened to me, please let me know. And thank you so much. Bye.